Buenos y buenas tardes. Welcome and good morning to everyone. Welcome to a community that is dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear, and I am the Spiritual Director and Founding Minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password, or check our website, www.CSLPV, and you'll find the link on the weekly talk section. Today is Sunday, July 21st, 2024, and we are continuing our annual theme, Grand Rising, and our topic for July, which is Practice Makes Perfect. The topic today is imperfect practices. So once again, I'd like to truly welcome everyone, including those that are new to our teaching and to our center here in Puerto Vallarta, whether you are watching on the Zoom call live or watching the replay at a later time. We teach a philosophy that honors all faiths and all traditions. So whatever path you are on, please know that it is the right one for you, no matter what your background is. Please know that everyone is welcome and valued here. So as I mentioned, we teach a philosophy called the Science of Mind, and it's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom. We offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth, and we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes was asked for a concise definition of this teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. So each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. And we are meeting at 10 a.m. on Zoom on Sundays, and weather permitting, at noon at Cafe de Ventana on Calle Venezuela. So please join us after, no matter which service you attend, so that we can have some great conversation with like-minded people. And now, as we do each week, let's revisit our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to to awaken and celebrate diversity, and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. And this is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And more on all of these can be found on our website. So let's step into the power of embracing imperfection. Just as we are, join us as we explore the beauty and growth through imperfect practices and discover the transformative journey of embracing the process, expanding our horizons, and embracing our authentic self. So this week, we embark on a journey to explore the art of embracing imperfect practices. Instead of viewing practice as a fixed and repetitive routine, what if we shift our perspective to see it as a dynamic and ever-evolving process? So this is about stepping outside our comfort zone and embracing all the challenges and imperfections that arise rather than avoiding them. When we open up ourselves to the valuable learning experiences and unexpected breakthroughs, we delve into the wisdom of embracing vulnerability and fostering a growth mindset, empowering us to cultivate resilience and discover new dimensions on our spiritual journey. Ernest Holmes said this: "We cannot change the fact that whatever we put into mind will be reflected back to us, but we can change that which is reflected. We can uproot the old, we can implant the new, we can neutralize what is already there." So the science of mind perspective on embracing imperfection and change is rooted in the understanding that life is a constant evolution. We recognize that perfection is not attainable, and instead, we embrace the beauty of imperfection as an integral part of our growth and expansion. Practical application is a key aspect of this perspective. It's not enough to simply acknowledge the concept of imperfection. We must actively engage in embracing it throughout our daily practices. And this involves stepping outside of our comfort zones, challenging ourselves, and being open to new experiences. Embracing vulnerability and authenticity is an essential component of this journey. We recognize that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a courageous act of showing up fully in our lives. By embracing our imperfections and allowing ourselves to be seen as we truly are, we create deeper connections with ourselves as well as with others. Authenticity becomes a guiding principle, empowering us to live in alignment with our true essence and express our unique gifts and talents. And through embracing imperfection, we cultivate a growth mindset that sees both challenges and setbacks as opportunities for learning and transformation. We release the need for perfection and instead embrace the process of continuous improvement and self-discovery. Ultimately, by embracing imperfection and change, we embrace the fullness of our human experience and unlock the vast potential within us. Eckhart Tolle said this: "When challenges come, as they always do, make it a habit to go within at once and focus as much as you can on the inner energy field of your body. Attention is the key to transformation, and full attention also implies acceptance. Attention is like a beam of light, the focused power of your consciousness that transmutes everything into itself." So imperfect practices embrace the understanding that perfection is an unattainable goal. Instead of striving for flawlessness, what if we embrace the beauty and growth that come from embracing imperfection? Imperfect practices involve stepping into the unknown, taking risks, and being open to making mistakes and then learning from them. It includes self-acceptance and understanding that accepting and owning our imperfections is what makes us unique and authentic. It's through these imperfect actions that we acknowledge and expand our knowledge, develop resilience, and tap into our creative potential. Imperfect practices encourage us to let go of some self-imposed expectations and embrace the process of continuous improvement. They remind us that it's our imperfections that we find our true authenticity and discover new possibilities for personal and spiritual growth. Parker Palmer said this: "The people who help us grow toward true self offer unconditional love, neither judging us to be deficient nor trying to force us to change, but accepting us exactly as we are. It surrounds us with a charged force field that makes us want to grow from the inside out." So stepping out of our comfort zone in the context of imperfect practices involves embracing the unfamiliar and challenging ourselves to go beyond the familiar boundaries. It requires a willingness to take risks, face uncertainty, and explore new territories. To step out of our comfort zone, we can start by identifying those areas where we feel limited or stagnant and consciously choose to stretch ourselves in those areas. This can be done by setting small, achievable goals, gradually increasing the level of difficulty, and practicing self-compassion throughout the process. By embracing imperfection and viewing setbacks as learning opportunities, we empower ourselves to grow, expand, and discover new aspects of our potential. We become more open-minded and flexible, which allows us more confidence and resilience for future challenges. So here's a little story. You might find it funny. After much hesitation, I summoned the courage to call my friend and sing happy birthday to her over the phone. Well, halfway through my rendition, I realized that I dialed the wrong number. "Why didn't you stop me when you realized it was a wrong number?" I asked the lady on the other end of the phone. Her reply was, "Because, honey, you need all the practice you can get." Bada boom. This is what Dennis Merritt Jones wrote: "To realize we are in command of our mind and therefore our life is immensely empowering and liberating. Easy to say, but difficult to do? Certainly. Let us not be naive to think this is a practice we can master overnight. That is why it's called a practice." So integrating imperfect practices and stepping out of our comfort zone in our real lives involves consciously engaging in activities and experiences that stretch our limits and challenge our familiar patterns. It means intentionally seeking opportunities to try new things, take new risks, and to face the discomfort of the unknown. We embrace imperfection by accepting that mistakes and setbacks are part of the learning process, and then using them as opportunities for growth. It requires cultivating self-compassion and resilience, recognizing that progress comes from embracing vulnerability and pushing through our fears. Ultimately, integrating imperfect practices and stepping out of our comfort zone empowers us to expand our horizons, discover new possibilities, and unlock our true potential. Stephen Covey wrote this: "Every human has four endowments: self-awareness, conscious, independent will, and creative imagination. These give us the ultimate human freedom. the power to choose, to respond, to change. So here are some ideas you might want to consider throughout this week. Set aside a few minutes each day to reflect on your experiences, your thoughts and emotions without judgment or the need for perfection. And use a journal as a safe place to explore your vulnerabilities, to celebrate your authentic self, and to express gratitude for the lessons learned through those imperfections. Allow your writing to be raw, honest, and unfiltered, embracing the messiness and beauty of your journey. This practice can deepen your self-awareness, foster self-acceptance, and cultivate a greater sense of connection to your inner wisdom and the divine presence within you. So in closing, by shifting our perspective and embracing change, we have opened ourselves up to new dimensions of growth and self-discovery. This week, we are invited to continue integrating these principles into our daily lives, to embrace imperfect practices, to step out of our comfort zone, and to approach challenges with a growth mindset. Embrace vulnerability and authenticity, allowing ourselves to be seen as we truly are. Take practical steps to cultivate resilience and self-compassion, knowing that progress is made through embracing imperfection. And by doing so, we deepen our connection to the divine and create an expansive and fulfilling life journey. Embrace the beauty of imperfection and embrace the limitless possibilities that await you. And I'll leave you with this quote from George Bernard Shaw. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. And that leads us to our affirmation for the week. I embrace imperfection, knowing it is the best part of life. And now for our updates and news at our center. If you're interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we will be offering the Foundations course via Zoom starting on Saturday, September 7th. So connect with me or check our website to find out the details. We will also be having a book study on the 4 agreements. It's running again in October. So let me know if you are interested, and we can then decide whether it will be on Zoom or in person. And let me know if there's another book study or workshop or a specific course that you are needing to take or would like to take so that we can plan dates for these as well. I'll also be offering the first-year practitioner studies course in late September, early October. So check with me for details on that if that's something that you are looking forward to taking. And let me know if you would like to connect one-on-one for spiritual mind treatment to help you with whatever is going on in your life or whatever you would like to have more of in your life. And if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta for this current year, as we do renew memberships each year, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, then please contact me to be sent the current application form. I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. And now it's our time for mindfully giving and financial support to our spiritual home. We rely on your support at our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering you this powerful teaching of the science of mind. And we bless the gifts that you give today. No matter the amount, every donation is appreciated. And your contributions are circulated with our tithing to our greater organization, which reaches out globally as well as locally. And we also tithe to a local women's shelter to assist women and children that have left an abusive home and allows them the opportunity to become grateful for the assistance to become productive and successful members of our community. Donations can be made using either PayPal or Tithely, and you can find the links to both of those on our website, www.cslpv.org. You'll find the donate buttons on both the landing page as well as at the top of the page where you find the weekly talks. Or if you still like to write out paper checks, you can do so by addressing them to CSLPV number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, B1Y8M1. And now please join me for our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for coming and sharing this time together, and let's continue practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions can create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. So may peace and love be with you. Blessings to all. Namaste.